Joffrey, Renly, Robb Stark are all thieves. They'll bend the knee or I'll destroy them.
Hello everyone and welcome back to the Citadel with me, Grand Maester Stitch, where we're returning to our Knights of Summer playthrough. Thank you once again for all the awesome land name suggestions, as well as house suggestions. We do have 2 new custom houses that we will get to in just a moment. First we're going to go and see where we got our new bit of land, which is now Golden Heart Grove. So thank you so much for that suggestion. A cool, nice, Andally sort of name, but also sticking to the roots of the Summer Isles with those Golden Heart trees. Then for our 2 courtiers, we have, if we can find the 2, we have House Sunflake. I have sorted out marriages for both of these. A yellow flake on a orange background, a Summer Islander house. And then we also have, where are you? Malafar Peafowl of House Peafowl, a turquoise and purple peacock on white. I've also sorted a marriage out for this guy, a decent looking commander as well. Some decent traits: unyielding, heavy infantry leader, and a skilled commander. I've also sorted the marriage, as I said, and he's already got a son, Edmure Hill, so that's awesome. I've also added a sub-mod to the game, which was recommended by Jay Stewart, so thank you so much for that, Jay. I really appreciate it. And that is going to allow new, culture portrait blends, so that you will get Summer Islanders with Valyrian hair or Tyroshi hair and that sort of thing if we mix those cultures together. So that's going to be cool. It's going to make, hopefully, the Summer Andal characters that we're going to have down here have their own unique way of looking, so that's going to be really cool. We will unpause straight away. We obviously finished that war in the last episode, which doubled our land total, giving us 2 high lordships, which is awesome. We'll continue to hopefully gain some gold, bring our event troops home, and to the Great Lord Leo, peace with you, I accept your suggestion as Sir Malafar and Alea get married. Perfect, so that's one of the marriages sorted for that custom character. We will hopefully be able to get some land for them soon. In the last episode, we landed House Quill in Lotus Point. In Amber Shore, we landed House Elm. In Golden Heart Grove, we landed House Bowen. And then out on the island of Abalu, which we still need a name for, we landed House Sea Devil. So, one-legged. Can't remember him being one-legged. That's cool. And he does already have a child as well to now Sea Devil, which is cool. We can also... Oh, your prisoner, Dr. Ko, has requested an audience with you. Upon meeting him before the court, you hear he is offering to pay his ransom. 10 gold. Yeah, I accept the offer. I did want to try and recruit him, but unfortunately we can't do that, which is a shame. I think we do have another prisoner, actually. Just have a look. Yeah, we can't ransom him as he hasn't got the gold, but we could just release him. The war's done. We'll be merciful. But yes, as I was going to get to, we can actually now found a kingdom. It's only 200 gone. We gain 400 prestige, so we will do that. Your achievement is in founding the kingdom of Las Lamant means the bloodline of House Upton is now highly respected by all the people of your glorious domain. House Upton is now considered a traditional great house of the region. House Upton are the rightful kings of Las Lament. But obviously we want to call this kingdom something else, as the kingdom of Las Lament doesn't sound that interesting. Oh, and the colours just changed, which is cool. But yeah, you guys, please think of a nice new name. This is only our minor kingdom. Obviously, when we get an empire title or a higher kingdom, when we get all of these, this is only a minor kingdom. Like in the Knights of Andalia, where we had Old Andalia, and then obviously Greater Andalia. But we have just improved our manpower because of that, so that's cool. I wonder... Okay, oh wow, nice. My liege, my work in Kona Forest seems to have come to fruition. Perfect. This guy's pretty good for someone who's not even a very good diplomat. But yes, we will use that claim, which is give us a claim on Cone Forest already, which is perfect. If we can get all of this island together, that would be great. Let's get you to now fabricate a claim on, what have we got here? Tall Trees Town, perfect. There's only 3 provinces down here, and I don't think the rule is that strong. No, less than 3,000 men, so it should be fairly easy for us to take the land from this princess. It's a shame that we're king and we can't be a prince and keep with their customs. I think maybe if we swapped our culture, we'd maybe be able to do that. We'll have to look into it. But we do need to organise a coronation ceremony, so we will do that. Only the High Septon. Yeah, we'll go for a High Septon, but I don't know if we're going to actually be able to get the High Septon considering where we are. What else do we need to do? Can we actually invade this land just because we own 2 of the High Lordships? We can Force yes, now that we're a king, we can actually try and force vassalization. What do we need to do that? King Leo has a rightful claim, or one of these must be true. We have the same gods, has a cultural group, Summer Islanders. King Leo and Princess Leona are both a Westerosi god's religion. Okay, so yeah, we can't do that for now, which is a shame. We can try and claim Cone Forest, but we won't do that for now. And we can now have a High Admiral and an Advisor, which is awesome. As our High Admiral, it's an easy... Oh no, he's our physician though, isn't he? You're our court physician. Can we... I'd rather have you as our High Admiral of House Sea Devil, but And to the excellent King Leo of Leicester, I shall be honoured to officiate His Grace's coronation. I eagerly await His Grace's instructions regarding date and manner of ceremony. Marvellous. We'll go for a dignified ceremony. We don't want to go too over the top. Right, who can we go for as our court physician? Then we need a new court physician. If I resign him, which is so annoying that now I'm going to have to upset him by resigning him from his position, but I want to make him our High Admiral. We do need an advisor as well. Who have we got? No one of hugely high birth, unfortunately. Who should we go for? I'm not sure. I do want the Sea Devil as our High Admiral, though. I think it would suit him down to the ground, to be honest. Be perfect for him. Let's forward things along a little bit. Get this ceremony underway. The time of my coronation draws near. Only a few more days before I am crowned king before the gods and all my subjects. My court has already been filled with all the vassals of my realm who have come to bear witness to this fundamental moment of my reign. Perfect. Let's get this underway. And we've got some minor titles that need giving out as well. High Septon the Fourth approached me tonight and personally informed me of how satisfied he is with the great month of festivity I have organised to accompany my coronation. He wanted to be sure that I knew of how welcome he feels at my court and he expects great things from me. I'm flattered, and we gain 40 piety, which is awesome. Right, well, yeah, what have we got? We can now have a Keeper of the Swans. Let's go for Lord Bane. And we can have a Paramount Knight. We'll go for Malathar Peafowl for that for now. We need a King's Justice. We don't like Harris Udane. That's why he'd be a good option for King's Justice. Who wants to be a King's Justice? And we can now have 2 more commanders, even though we don't really have... We have a skilled commander here, but we don't really have a lot in the way of commanders, do we, by the looks of it? Who is our designated regent? Would I rather have someone? I think Lord Quill would probably be the best option for that. I feel like we could trust Lord Quill. He seems like a very trustworthy guy. Organising such a great ceremony gives me the chance to know better some of my vassals. Maintaining healthy relationships with all my subjects is fundamental to ensure the future stability and prosperity of my realm. Lord Ryman in particular seems like a man I could be really trust. Oh, speak of the devil, there we go. Could we be friends? We could. Perfect. Lord Ryman has cheerfully accepted my offer of friendship. I was not wrong in putting my trust in him, and now, thanks to this fruitless meeting, I have further guaranteed the stability of my realm. Perfect. He was a perfect choice for that. And let's hope he can get some children and we could maybe join our houses. He is obviously the guardian of our 2 daughters as well. How is our son, Prince Torrance, doing? He's still only 3 years old. I kneel before High Septon IV as a host of lords surround us in complete silence. His Holiness the High Septon blesses me and places the royal crown upon my head, proclaiming me King of Last Lament by grace of the gods. I am finally and truly a king. We gain 150 prestige and piety, which is awesome. We've got a ton of prestige now. Right, can we do more with this now? Yes, we can. Right, let's have a look then. Okay, so we do have a scholar here who can be our new court physician for now. And that means we can now make the Sea... We should now be able to make the Sea Devil. Hopefully. Or appoint him as a councillor, only as an advisor. Well, that sucks. I want him to be our High Admiral. He's perfect for the role of High Admiral. It's so annoying that we can't make... Who else would you want as your High Admiral other than the Sea Devil? If we can't go for him, then we will go with Lord Bowen instead then, and we'll make Lord Sea Devil and an advisor for now. That'll do. That'll have to do. We've got some more minor positions available. Court Jester. Oh, we should have made you Dane the Court Jester. That would be quite funny, actually. Let's make Dennett the King's Justice. Can we now make... Please... Oh, can we not make him Court Jester? Yes, we can. Yes, Harris Udane is now Court Jester. That's perfect. I feel like we've got revenge. We need a new commander. We don't really have any commanders. None of these have any commanding traits at all. We do have a knight here, Donald Flax. I suppose he is highborn. We've also got Bowen. Got Lord... Let's go... Master of Coin. We'll go with Donald Flax then, just keep him on side. And your grace, loyal servants such as I surely deserve some recognition and rewards from time to time. It is widely known that you hold huge lands and many titles, and are generous as you are wise. Perhaps you would consider granting this humble servant the high lordship of Wallano. Who's this? Golden Heart Lord Bowen. No, not for now. I'm going to keep the 2 high lordships for now, just so we can have more vassals. We will give away some of those vassals, obviously, in the future. I don't care about dragons, so please go away. We just want to get the claims on these 2 more bits of land so that we can take those islands. It would be cool to then start exploring. I don't know where we'll go to next. There are always things that need to be done when it comes to expanding and improving a castle. With the proper planning and diligent work, I can make sure the work becomes more efficient, reduce the costs, reduce the time, less reduce the costs. All about saving money. I always forget how close to Valyria the Summer Islands actually is, which is terrifying. Do have Narth that would be pretty cool, and the Basilisk Isles, which would be cool also to expand into in time. I really want to establish this bank as well at some point. It'd be really cool to be able to do that. Let's, you know what? Let's call a grand. Oh, it's 100. We'll wait until we've got some more claims, and then we'll call the Grand Invasion Council, just so we can try and get that ambition out of the way and get some points for that. And your grace, I've collected ample tax revenue in Swansport. Perfect. How much? 28 gold. We'll take that. Your grace, heathens attacked me when I tried to spread the word of gods. I barely escaped my life. Well, that sucks. How is actually religion going? I think we've converted. Oh wow, 3 places have now been converted. Lotus Point has been converted by Lord Quill. Well done, Lord Quill. Perfect. That's perfect. So I think we've also got some new trade routes if we look into it. Yeah, trade routes are prospering well. If we can get these 2 as well, that would be awesome to have all those trade routes. But when I was looking earlier, we do actually have a trade route in Swansport with Lease. We have one here, I believe, with Lotus Point and Last Lament. Oh, that's actually between our own lands. And I'm pretty sure that I've seen that we had one somewhere else. In Golden Heart Grove, we have one with Tall Trees Town, which is close by, but obviously we'll take it as long as we're connecting the Summer Islands together. But I think once we take Tall Trees Town, we'll concentrate on this island here just to expand our influence over the seas here. And then I don't know if we'll go for some of the smaller islands first or try and go for all of the bigger isles first. Well, we'll decide as we go along. Wow, we have a lot of Liege loyalists as well, which is absolutely awesome news, and they all really seem to like us, which is perfect news. My spy master, Lord Sunflake, has been murdered. Oh, great, so these lasted as long as House Flake in the Knights of Andalia. Well, not even as long. It was investigating Master Zala of Juron. Seems reasonable to be behind this, but I have no proof. Well, that completely sucks that he's died already. That's really, really, really shit. Damn him anyway. Great. Absolutely great. I'm still gutted that he's died, but... Oh, nice. My lead, my working tall trees has come to fruition. Perfect. Use it. I don't care about dragons. So that's perfect. That's now 2 of these that we've got claim. Just one more bit of land to get a bit of claim on down here. And we've got the entirety of the top island. The Andals have made their mark on Dawn as they have done elsewhere in Westeros. Comparatively few of the Andal invaders have bent there or southward when there were richer lands far closer at hand. Yet there are always a few who walk the roads that others shun, seeking after fortunes in the bleaker corners of the world, and so it is with the Andals who have made their way to Dawn. Some contested with the first men who had come before them for the choice lands along the Green Blood and the coasts, or ventured into the mountains. Others have established themselves in places where no man had gone before. Sir Randall Mondane. Okay, that sigil's pretty cool actually, but I don't know how much I like the name, to be honest. But that's cool that we now have some new Andal overlords. Well, we had an Andal King of Dawn anyway, so I wonder where they've actually taken land. Who knows? Who knows? We do need to send you, though, to fabricate. This is like the best Master of Laws I've ever had, and his diplomacy is awful. Does the actual diplomacy score mean anything? Because I've never had someone so good with such a low score. It's ridiculous. And Tolhar Pride has called in a favour on Dennett. Whilst we wait for that last claim, I'm going to have a little look into the characters in this land and see how strong they are. So we obviously have the Princess, who has less than 3,000 men and absolutely abysmal traits all round. Well, she actually owns 2 of the lands. Who owns Cone Forest? In Cone Forest we have House Cano, and wow, he's got a very, very impressive intrigue, so he could be quite dangerous. He probably wouldn't be good to keep him around then. We'd probably replace him with our own Summer Islander Lord, who can be more trusted. We obviously do have a couple about, so that's fine. Just waiting for that last claim. What can we do on here? We could hold our first tourney, but I may wait until we've got all of the Isle, and that can be our celebration. Construct a flagship. That would be something I'd like to do, considering we hopefully want to have quite the powerful navy in the future. Several threats, but luckily they've all got decent opinion of us. And they're all only at 1% threat, so that's fine. Can we? We can now change the succession law, which is good. Your Grace, I write to you with bad news from Swansport. My efforts to squeeze some extra taxes out of the population have been met with resistance, and the peasants are arming themselves. I fear we might have a revolt on our hands here soon. Great. Okay, so we are going to change the law so that our male heir does inherit how it was in most Andals. We can also improve our Realm Authority to medium Realm Authority, which we will go for, of course, which is going to help massively. And the first night is legal. We'll leave that as it is for now. We probably will try and change that with a future Lord. But let's forward things along and see if we can get that medium Realm Authority voted in by our vassals. Hopefully it will go through, because most of our vassals have a hugely good opinion of us. So that should go through fairly straightforward and fairly easily. Everything else is pretty much how we'll leave it for now. There's nothing we really need to do with any of that. How is our son now? 5 years old, and he's pretty all-rounded, to be honest. Nothing too impressive. He's good in stewardship as well, so let's go for that and take him on as our... Let's design a guardian and we'll take him on as our own personal ward. Let's continue to try and go for this trade. It would be good to get a republic, merchant republic here, maybe down in here, rather than a normal kingdom or empire, as some of you have suggested. That would be really cool and really different. Your Grace King Leo, Dalston's Keep is under attack. I do not care about what's happening up in the Crown Lands. I'm pretty sure that's in the Crown Lands. The Lords of Lastamant have approved the institution of the Medium Realm Authority Law. Perfect. So that is absolutely fantastic news. I think we'll end this episode here, though. We've founded our kingdom. We've managed to get some claims. We'll take things slow, of course. Hopefully in the next episode, then we'll be able to get that final claim and expand a little bit more. But it's great that we've managed to found that kingdom now, and everything that comes with that. Thank you all so much for watching, as always. I really do appreciate it and hope you've enjoyed. Please don't forget to like, comment down below and subscribe. Join the Discord, and hopefully I'll see you all very soon for the next episode.